Oh God, yo, long time ain't see you. How things na, Annie?
Bye. Things brown.
I hear you, girl. I had to get a side hustle.
Leroy. I'm Leroy. How is cousin Dave doing?
Things brung by Keith. Things real brung.
Roy, why you tell the man things brown when you just get paid?
Keith know that I just get paid too. It's a race he was lining me up for. I ain't got no money to give you. For what? For he take it and buy weed? He frightened for get a job. Cause he papers might come for he go America.
Are things brown for you? Migrate to America. We can help you. Liberty Visa Center, 666 Happy Place Drive, Kitty, Georgetown. Call us at 468-8225.
Welcome back to Things Brown, a weekly vlog where we take a deep dive into issues affecting Guyanese locally and abroad. I'm your host, Sue Ramotar, and today we will talk to Cherry Muhammed, a Guyanese seeking political asylum in America. Why are you seeking political asylum in the U.S.? Is Geeta that bad?
A young woman in uniform pulled me into a hug, and she whispered in my ear, "Get, don't ask, don't tell back." And I said to her, "I promise you I will." This morning, the Supreme Court recognized that the Constitution guarantees marriage equality. In doing so, they've reaffirmed that all Americans are entitled to the equal protection of the law.
Are you a woman?
Yes, for all intents and purposes, I am a woman. People look at me differently, but my heart and my soul and everything that I do in life, that female side is part of me. That's who I am.
I mean, Guyana is a very diverse society, but diversity is not acknowledged. I don't know, religion determines people's behavior, people's truth. I now fit in where, I'm in a place where I was born male, identify as female. You have to hide yourself and hide it as neat as possible. You know, I had my own survival way from since a child. Born, your mom died at a young age. You gotta grow up in a family that didn't like your mother. She was a whore. Died of HIV. She was black. All these things you hear, your family beating you because of your lip, you got a black man lip. And then hearing these things, like if you're gonna be gay, you gotta get put out of the house and all these things, right? When I came out in 2011, I had nowhere to go, nowhere to stay. The fact that me being transgender, that's where I could be marked down for services. You got inequality in accessing public transportation. Many times you stop a bus, I don't want her to know I'm a bus, but I'm a door lock in your face. Secondly, unemployment. There is no really means of employment within many corporations, you would say, or many places in Guyana. So let's say at the government level, I gotta get a job, I gotta work. First thing, this man didn't even collect me application, but the first thing he asked, you to buy a girl in a derogatory term. Couple applications, fail, nobody call, whatever. Sex work was one means of getting by. As a transgender person, I cannot, if I was wrongly treated by somebody and I need to go for a redress, let's say for a police station and stuff like that, the police would now in turn tell me that the lifestyle or some of the sexual activities I engage in are unlawful. So this is what happened. This person came from a sex worker, started working in Guyana, Trans United. Become very vocal on issues that affect the community. And then it eventually, now, my issues and community issues became combined. And taking care of things in Guyana, fighting things in Guyana, started taking a toll on me. I ended up started using drugs. I started smoking crack. I started drinking alcohol. I started popping pills. It's like all you want to do is just be free at that point. Like an escape. Yes, my mother just said, Cherry, you know, it's the right thing for you make a move right now, Cherry, because if you stay here fighting for everybody, Cherry, you might die. And I just packed my thing up and move on. Mostly used to be here in New York State passes discrimination law, or they got this hate crime law, things like that. But I didn't really take a deeper look into it.
We will make America great again.
We were just so embarrassed and we felt rejected. He simply turned us away just because of who we are instead of what we asked for.
But Phillips, backed by the Trump administration, says his cakes are works of art, and requiring him to make them for same-sex weddings would violate his freedom of expression.
KKK recruiters are trying to lure kids in upstate New York with candy.
I am your voice.
The Department of Justice and Education are expected to roll back Obama-era guidance that advises schools to let transgender kids use the bathroom that corresponds with their gender identity, not necessarily the gender they were born with.
There is a firestorm tonight over what happened 3 days ago at a Starbucks in Philadelphia, where the police were called in and 2 black men were arrested.
So, 2 things I've noticed in America. If you're not Christian, you're not religious, and if you're not white, you're not American.
The men wanted to use the restroom, but the manager said that per store policy, they couldn't since they didn't buy anything. When they wouldn't leave, she called police.
Heroin alone kills 300 Americans a week, 90% of which comes across our southern border. We can stop heroin. Illegal immigration reduces wages and strains public service.
Does all this violence and inequality change your mind about staying in the U.S.?
Many times it does.
There isn't water or soap to wash our hands after we use the bathroom. We have to ask for toilet paper if we want any.
My sister and I hold a blanket up for one another so no one can see us go to the bathroom. I am 5 years old. I am from Honduras.
Are already immigrants in this country, and that doesn't make you less of a person.
By the way, that is a lot of fake news back there. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Where does this leave you as an immigrant seeking political asylum?
In most states, it's still currently legal to fire LGBTQ people.
Either you stay here, consume it, and don't give a damn like some people, remove from here, and leave a hole unfair.
Keep fighting!
Or 3, you stay and fight, but you prepare for the consequences of the fight.
Resist!
I'm more strongly about staying and fighting. I should openly speak the way I feel about these horrible, terrible, most disgusting policies and the way trans and LGBT people are being treated.
So, what would encourage you to willingly return to Guyana?
inclusion. Let's say we throw away these horrible laws that we still got from British era. We get laws that include that are there for everybody. Not only for just if you're either male or female, but gender neutral laws that protect you from discrimination, laws that encourage equal opportunities, laws that promote tolerance and acceptance in society. That would encourage me to go back home.
So, are you aware of any government remigration policies?
The only thing I think they say is get the duty free. I think that was something I hear a long time. Migrants get the duty free concession.
Okay, folks, that's all the time we have. Thank you, Cherry, for making an appearance. As we continue our migration series, the upcoming episodes will feature Moana, a woman who leaves her child behind.
It was the hardest thing to do. My child was 2 when I left Guyana to come to America.
And Lorenzo, who is on the verge of departure.
The system is what is the problem, and we don't have leaders with systems thinking.
We've been down on the coast of Plain, the hot sun and pouring rain, and we planting the rice and cane. Why oh, yes, we take off the boots and we put on the roots. Why oh, so the crabwood that grow in Essequibo is we own, and the 6 o'clock tea and the Saki Winky is we own. And the lava that run